Good morning. Welcome to today's edition of MHTV News. I'm Stella Guzik.
And I'm Jordan Brown.
President Obama gave his farewell address on Tuesday, January 10, 2017. He spoke of millions of Americans gaining health insurance. He spoke about racism and how it still needs to get better, and spoke of how he will leave everything in place for President-elect Trump.
Then each one of us need to try to heed the advice of a great character in American fiction, Atticus Finch, who said, "You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you climb into his skin and walk around in it."
He reminded everyone of how, in his 8 years in the Oval Office, we lessened our dependence on oil and became more dependent on renewable energy. He knows we still have ways to go and we need to take bigger action. He praised the men and women fighting and dying for our country, our police officers, and everyone who supports the troops, and said that they are the real reason no foreign terrorist organization has successfully executed an attack on the U.S. in the past 8 years. Quoting President Obama, "I committed to President-elect Trump that my administration would ensure the smoothest possible transition, just as President Bush did for me." The president thanked all of his office staff, Michelle Obama, his 2 kids, and the Vice President, Joe Biden, and everyone in America for a great 8 years. It was a truly inspirational speech.
On January 6th, a cargo plane crashed into a village and killed dozens of Turkish people. A Turkish plane coming from Hong Kong crashed into a children's hospital in Kyrgyzstan. Dozens were killed and at least 8 people, including children, were hospitalized. The crash destroyed several homes in the Zhangzhang village. The plane had seating for 10 people, but it is still not clear how many people were on board. The Boeing 740 airplane was not a 747 flown for Turkish Airlines. A bonfire turned into a multi-alarm incident. Megan has more.
Good evening. My name is Megan O'Brien, reporting for MHTV. Last week, a barn fire in Hunterdon County, New Jersey, caused firefighters from at least 8 other towns surrounding the area to come help and stop it. The fire was reported at 10:52 p.m. on January 12th. A tanker fill site was set up to move ferry water over 2 miles from Lambertville to the fire. According to witnesses, there wasn't any fire hydrants or water source anywhere nearby. The water was from the Delaware and Raritan Canal, where Flemington and Milford fire departments had to use 2 engines to remove the water. 3 portable ponds were also set up that held 3,000 gallons of water. Some of the departments that showed up included West Amil, Surgeonville, Stockton, and Kingwood. Tankers from Hunterdon County in Pennsylvania also responded. As of Thursday, there has been no information on how the fire was started or if anyone was housed inside the barn. While no one was injured during the fire, this was the second incident of a barn fire in the county this month. We'll have more information as the investigation continues. My name is Megan O'Brien. Back to the studio.
The yearly Haiti concert may be canceled, but donations are still accepted. Brendan has the story.
Good morning. This is Brendan Goldman of MHTV News, reporting on Montclair's annual concert for Haiti, which might not be happening this year. Ever since 2010, Cindy Sagoff of Montclair, New Jersey, has organized an annual concert for Haiti. This concert helps raise money to fix everything broken during the earthquake in 2010. Over 100,000 innocent lives were lost. The tickets sold out in the 2016 concert. Cindy Stagoff states that they needed a year to reformat their ideas and fundraising. For those of you who would like to continue donating, a number of local organizations, including the Unitarian Universalist Congregation at Montclair and Outpost in the Burbs, collaborated in arranging the concert and its fundraising endeavors. This is Brendan Goldman of MHTV. Back to the studio.
Aiden has a preview of the AFC NFC title games. Aiden?
Good morning, I'm Aiden Walker reporting for MHTV on the topic of the upcoming conference championships in the NFL. In the NFC, the 2 teams facing off are the Green Bay Packers, coming off a nail-biting victory to the Cowboys. They are going up against the Atlanta Falcons, who have arguably the best offense in the NFL. What to watch for in this big matchup would be, can the Packers contain Julio Jones? Jones has averaged 96 yards per game for every game he has played this season, including the postseason. The Falcons' offense can produce, but one of the big questions of the game is, can their 25th-ranked defense slow down a red-hot Rodgers? Rodgers has a touchdown-to-interception ratio of 24-1 in his last 10 games. In the AFC, we have the matchup of the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Patriots. The Patriots are no stranger to the big stage. They have appeared in the AFC Championship six times in a row. The Steelers have played great offense and defense all season, with weapons like Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown. The favored Patriots have lost their big tight end, Rob Gronkowski. They have relied on Julian Edelman to get the job done, and he has performed. Edelman has averaged 92 yards in his last 10 games. For MHTV, I'm Aiden Walker.
Rachel has the story of a young woman's body found in the reservoir.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Rachel Schiff, reporting from MHTV. There has been a horrible twist on the Sarah Butler case. Sarah Butler had been missing for over a week and was found dead in Eagle Rock Reservation on December 1st. She had died as a result of compressions to the neck, as an autopsy determined. Khalil Wheeler-Weaver, 20 years old, was arrested for supposedly murdering Sarah Butler. Wheeler-Weaver is charged with 1 count of murder and 1 count of desecration of human remains. Authorities said Butler and Wheeler-Weaver were acquainted. Acting Essex County Prosecutor Carolyn A. Murray said the two had met the night she was last seen alive. Her car was discovered November 25th in West Orange. It appears that Butler was killed before her body was placed at the reservation in West Orange. Her body was found covered with a significant quantity of leaves and other debris, she said. Wheeler-Weaver is being held in the Essex County Correctional Facility, and bail has been set at $1 million. I am Rachel Schiff from MHTV. Back to the studio.
Hello, America. When was the last time you chowed down on a fresh sandwich?
Are you still feeling cool with your new Walkman CD?
Stop eating the remains of your old sandwiches because new ones are just too expensive.
Join Dollar Sandwich Club and always have a fresh sandwich for the price of only $1.
Good morning. I'm Sarah Schiffman reporting for MHTV. On Friday, Terry Andrews, a New Jersey native, was shot and killed at Fort Lauderdale Airport. He'd been traveling to Virginia Beach with his wife to celebrate his 63rd birthday. Andrews' wife Ann was not injured, though 5 others were. The alleged gunman is 26-year-old Esteban Santiago of New Jersey. He is a U.S. military veteran. According to Santiago's aunt, he was seriously affected by a tour of duty in Iraq. George Pyro, special agent in charge of the FBI's Miami field office, said indications are that he came here to carry out this horrific act. At the time of the shooting, he had been carrying a military identification card. Santiago had been living in Alaska and had asked for help from the FBI, saying he was being forced to fight for ISIS in November of 2016. We'll have more information on this tragic event as the investigation continues. I'm Sarah Schiffman reporting for MHTV. Back to the studio.
Should the age of the defendant determine the length of their sentence? Walsh has more.
Walsh Russo here. Should the age of a criminal have an effect on the length of their sentence? The New Jersey Supreme Court thinks so, as they just ruled in favor of this ruling that NorthJersey.com says could cut down numerous sentences for juveniles committing violent crimes. This ruling seems fine until you consider the crimes that it can shorten sentences for. Specifically, Ricky Zuber and James Comer, who were the ringleader of a gang rape group in 1981 and a 4-time armed robber. Both were 17 at the time of the crime. However, in a unanimous decision, Chief Justice Stuart Rabner and the New Jersey Supreme Court ruled that youth matters under the Constitution, as Rabner puts it. And he cited the Eighth Amendment, which bars cruel and unusual punishment. However, the jury is still out on the full implications of this ruling, as Alexander Shalom, a lawyer at the American Civil Liberties Union of New Jersey, said that this law could apply to, at most, 2 dozens of convicts. Whatever way you look at this, there is no denying that this is an important and nuanced issue. Wall Street Russo signing off.
Isabel has the report of a delivery man who was attacked with a sandwich.
Good evening. My name is Isabel Flicker, and I'm reporting for MHTV. Today, I'm going to be talking about a weird event that happened in Nutley, New Jersey. A Domino's delivery man, Ahmad Hasabala, has been working for Domino's for 3 years. In early December, Hasabala made a delivery to a customer named James Mara. James Mara, 22 years old, had ordered an oven-baked sandwich. When Hasabala told the customer the sandwich was $11.75, Mara handed over $12 and told the driver to throw away the quarter because he didn't need it. Hasabala reportedly threw the quarter into Mara's driveway. When he walked back to his car, he felt something hit his head. It was the sandwich. Hasabala states, "He'd take it from the ground and he made my car all dirty." Ahmad could not see out of the windshield from all the smeared sandwich ingredients. James Mara was arrested on December 15th and later charged of simple assault and criminal mischief. Michael Padilla, a Nutley police officer, stated, "Well, I've been a police officer for 16 years, and I can honestly say I've never seen anybody assaulted with a sandwich. I'm Isabel Flicker for MHTV. Back to the studio.
Alex has a report about police body cameras.
Good evening. I'm Alexandra Kuehl for MHTV News, here to report on the approaching reality of police body cameras all over New Jersey. Most recently, it was announced that Cedar Grove and Verona will each receive $15,000, enough money to support 30 body cameras. The body-worn cameras, or BWCs, will be given to officers on duty later in 2017. Verona Police Chief Mitchell Stern acknowledged that this is Verona's first purchase of BWCs, but he wanted to make sure the citizens know that they are researching the cameras very thoroughly. Cedar Grove Police Department has outlined the importance of the body cameras. One officer said, "The BWCs are used to document sights and sounds during the course of police investigations. They record the physical appearance of suspects and crime victims, preserving evidence such as injuries." The money for the cameras came from a grant of $566,000 given to Essex County on January 11th of this year. This is Alexander Kuehl reporting for MHTV News. Back to the studio.
Thank you for watching. I'm Jonah Brown.
And I'm Stella Gujik. Have a good day and we'll see you tomorrow.